us. This is a live that I'm doing. We're in the funeral today. Those that have been following me, those that have been participating with me, will understand that I have had a long day. But I still doing the money spell that I promised that I was doing, and I did post some pictures. So as you guys are being notified that I'm live, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I'm the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs. I have got the chance. I just laid down. I've been laying down maybe 15, 20 minutes. I've been going all day, going from the funeral to the cemetery. Y'all know I do the most, but I want to say to each and every one of you guys, I'm going to be discussing something. I'm not going to be on a considerable long time. I want to say first of all, thank you to my madrina, to my padrino, to my oba, to all of my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, and Adjays. What's up, Chris, my Sagittarius from Philadelphia? What's up, Mama Susan, my Gemini, mother of the church? To each and every one of you guys, a lot of these processes that I share. What's up, my Renee, my 69? Anyway, love you much. I do a lot of these lives so you would understand a lot of the behind the scenes things that go on with real spiritualists, how to have a more realistic view, especially when we were doing money magic. I think that a lot of people did not know all of the work that really goes into real conjure when it comes to money magic. And I wanted to give you guys some of the backdrop to some of this spell. On tomorrow after church, I seal the pumpkin. I put all the names of all the people that participated in the working, and I take it to the river and I send it to Oshun so Oshun can take care of that for us. It is my original spell or conjure that I have utilized for my own personal ability to generate the energy to become a millionaire. I started out with $10,000. I showed you my ancestors that were millionaires. I have 4 Eguns that had reached those plateaus. Some of them reached beyond those plateaus, and then I placed them also with blessing my nieces and nephews, my nieces mostly, with some of that Ache. I want to say to each and every one of you guys, thank you so much, my Renee, my 69. What's up, my Virgo in the house? Now, some of you guys, what's up, my baby Scorpio? Some of you guys do not know. I don't really fool with my family, not just on a personal level, but I want to discuss this part because I think that a lot of people want to get into this journey in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, and Palo. And a lot of times when people look at my ability to manifest, they're not considering the fact. So we're going to say as above, so below. So it's Saturn energy. And so today we utilize my great uncle. But those I come from a very well-off family, a messy family, a trifling family, a conning family. I mean, it ain't all bad, it ain't all good, but the truth of the matter is, it is what it is. And so one of the things that I did was to make sure that me and my sister we had our own stuff and make sure that me and my sister and her kids were secure. And so when we didn't want to interact with the tomfoolery, we didn't have to, because you can't choose your family. You can choose who you interact and who you relate to. To each and every one of you guys, when it comes down to my real magical and spirituality, now this is something that I'm going to share. Today was a very good day for me, in the sense that I got a chance to be a son. My mom, we went out to dinner after the funeral. I got a chance to be a brother to my sister. I got a chance to be an uncle to my nieces, and I got a chance to also be a great uncle to my great niece. I also got a chance to be a nephew. So why are you talking about that? What does that have to do with my spirituality? The truth of the matter is that most of us that get into these ATRs, and I'm just going to be very honest, especially to my melanated people, you have a hard time denying self. You have a hard time denying family. And you're only, I don't care what your gift is, I don't care what your talent is, what your destiny is. If you do not do those aspects of self, denying self and denying family, you will not go far in the ATRs, because a part of your development is your detachment, and it's like going to the military. This is why they tell you that now they are your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, because in order to develop in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, or any of the ATRs and black arts, you have to fully immerse yourself into that. And most people have a problem, especially if they got kids, especially if they got a husband or a wife or significant other. It is hard for them to make those choices and those decisions. And so therefore, one of the things that I like to be is honest and real with you guys. I have not been around like interacting like family with my children, with my mother, with my sisters, with my brothers. If you talk to my actual biological family, for years, not days, not months, not weeks. Do I talk to them? Yes, but I have been immersed in this spiritual development. And my sister talked to me today. Those that do not know, my sister is a police officer. So she was really telling me today, and it was started early this morning, but you know how she feels as my sister, and that that she feels some type of way because I do not spend time with her or the rest of the family, even down to my kids, and because I have been giving myself to so many other people, and if something happens to me, they gonna feel a certain type of way. So even though my sister's a police officer, and even though she had a gun on the nightstand, that's not why I listen to her. I'm her eldest brother, and I understand how they feel. And I'm saying all of this because in order for you not to disrupt the harmony in your family, your loved ones, especially if you got people like very close to my loved ones, and I do. So it's all y'all don't fool with y'all family because you don't like your family. And there's some people in my family on both sides I do not like, but I don't dislike them to the point that I will not interact with them. But I won't interact with them a lot. But in order for me to do what I've been doing these last couple of years, I've really had to isolate myself from pretty much anybody. The only person that was with me like 24/7 was really Minister Mario, son of a Chosi. And I had not been really got a chance. I like my great niece, my sister's first daughter's child, had been in the world for a year. I had bought her something originally when she was born at a baby shower, but I had not interacted with that child. And that was really bothering me, that I've been there for all these other people. And I got a great niece that ain't been injured. Hi, how you doing? And so this today, sadly enough, it took a funeral. It took one of our loved ones to have to pass, and having this eulogy for me and my sister to actually have time together. And then my mom, because I haven't been around my mom in like 6 years, maybe longer, don't know. My sister, I've been interacting on and off, but not really in years. We talk on the phone. She works, I work, but a lot of that has because after work I'm in the church, or after work I'm on the road, or after work I'm doing this and doing that. And I think that when you hear people say you have to deny self to do your magic, you have to deny family to do your magic, it seems very simple as being said, but when you have bonds, especially if you're a mother and you got kids, it's easier said than done. If you are a father that got responsibilities, it's easier said. Good evening, Ryan. What's up? What's up, my Taurus in the house? What's up, my Gemini? My jealous sweets is in here. And so one of the things that I like to do is keeping it real with you guys, because it's not that Apostle Ely doesn't have loved ones. It's not that Apostle. But when you're on these journeys, You have to go where the ego tell you to go. You have to go where the ancestors tell you to go. You have to go do what the spirit is telling you to do. And it's just like my sister got a chance, like, because my sister actually talks to my kids. So especially my older kids. So she's, their auntie, and they've all had their conversations and spilling to each other how they feel about how much time I spend with other people, doing things for other people, sacrificing my time, my energy. And I want y'all to know I don't have any regrets about what I'm doing. I think that what I am trying to share tonight is, if you so choose to get into this and you want to be great at this, you're going to have to deny yourself, and you're going to have to deny family, or you're not going to excel that much, because it takes your undivided attention to actually develop, to grow, to give the time, the money, the resources to your evolution. And so one of the things that she was saying, because even with Minister Mario, son of a chosen, and my family actually love him, they care about him, but she said to me today, she said, well, I knew you had to go out there for him. She said, but I did not know that you went that far. And she said, if mama find out that you went out there like that, she gonna hit the roof. Because at the end of the day, y'all, I'm still somebody's son. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, y'all, I'm somebody's dad, I'm somebody's uncle, I'm somebody's nephew. And I think that a lot of times people get caught up on the magical aspect of it, but that level of denial of self. And I was like, listen, I know I'm very empathetic towards how everybody's feeling. I said, but this is my call. I'm chosen to do this. This is what I got to do. But I don't want you to think I don't realize your level of concern. And so I was talking to Mother Susan when I was going through my transformations and I was getting sick. And I was telling her, I was like, you the closest thing to me. And I said to her that I don't want my sister to find out what I'm going through. I said, because my sister will lose it, and then 9 times out of 10, she's going to go tell my mom. And so, because I was really going through it. And I was telling you guys some of the things that I was dealing with, but Mother Susan actually knew what I was dealing with, period. And so I wanted to come on here to be honest. Like, I want to say to all of you guys, and it's not everybody, but all of you guys that really are concerned, making sure that I'm getting food, making sure that I'm getting the things that I need. It helps me to, when I'm talking to my family members or my loved ones, that everybody not trying to just get, because that's one of the things she say, everybody just taking from you. And if something happens to you, I'm gonna have a problem. And it just it's natural, it's honest. It's not that she's like, a lot of times I don't come to church because, I want my brother. And she's like, you just with everybody else, and and I know you gotta do it, and I don't want to cause problems. She said, but I do feel a certain, and she's just very honest with me. She's always been that way. And so when I decided to do this video, even though I had not, I want my tribe to know. I want my Patreon to know. I want my saints to know, all of you that contribute and make it easier for me to do what I do and support what I do. Because when I'm talking to my family, I need people like y'all to say, listen, it's not everybody. There's other people that genuinely support me, genuinely care. Just, it's not just about the conjure and the mysticism that I offer, but it's they know that I'm a real person. I try to be there for a lot of people. Good evening. What's up, Reverend? Is that Reverend Al? What's up, Reverend Al? You changed up a little bit on me. Today is actually, wait a minute. Is that the Day of the Dead? It's November 2nd. Y'all have to forgive me. It's been going. Because I've been through the cemetery. I've been through the funeral. So I really wanted y'all to understand, like, I think it's very significant that if a spiritual person shares that, and you got people that really umbrella and supporting him or her, in my case him, and how that y'all, like, I can literally show my kids, I can show my sister the text message that many of you guys sending me. So it's not like I'm just saying everybody not doing that. I when I tell you guys that I appreciate you, and some of you guys, when you do the things you do, it makes it worth it to me, because I know how my mom feels. We don't see eye to eye on this, because she doesn't like the fact of what my body goes, because me and my mom are very similar spiritually. Yes, it's second day. Thank you, my love, my Taurus, for a gay day. Thank you so much. I was like, the days are running. So I know I'm gonna be doing the cemetery. I'm tired. So I just wanted, like, you guys to understand that. And I think that when I do these ceremonies for you guys, and my mom's biggest thing, like, she did it for her family, and they don't show no appreciation. And she just does not see how, because she a Virgo, she doesn't see how other people are going to appreciate what I do and what I go through. And especially if I get into warfare, or I get hurt, or worst case scenario, I get killed. I do have a hazardous job. I do a lot of dark work. I do a lot of protection work. I work for a lot of people around the world. So, it's like being in the army. You could lose your life, and that's just being real. And a lot of times when you guys stand up for me, and you go, like my baby Scorpio, like, from the old to the young, like, all of that stuff matters. So when I'm having these personal conversations with my loved ones, and the truth of the matter is, no matter what somebody gives me or support me, you can't replace me with my family. That's the real truth. You cannot replace me as a father. You cannot replace me as a son. You can't replace me as a brother. And so they're not going to trade me for money. So so it's not just the money, it's the love, it's the support, it's the encouragement that you guys do. And I think that I wanted to come across today as what it is to truly deny yourself. What it is truly to deny your family, and a family that actually loves you. Like my sister on both sides, I got brothers and sisters on both, but my siblings look up to me. My kids idolize me in the sense of who I am and what I am to them. And one of the things is, like, Dad, if we lose you, we ain't got nothing. Our mom's here, but we know you our backbone. And so, you not out here doing these ceremonies for us. You ain't even doing them for you. You doing it for other people. And she's like, well, and, they just saying, like, we gonna have a hard time with that if something happens to you. So I'm 51 years old. I'm about to be 52 in December. And my thing was today that I really enjoyed. When I tell you I enjoyed being a son today to my mom, I enjoyed being a brother to my sister, and being a uncle to my nephew, being a nephew to my aunties and uncles, because I was around my aunties and uncles, meeting my great uncles, kids, and all that. But what I enjoyed most of all today, if you want me to be honest, I enjoyed playing with my little niece, my great niece. I mean, we was in a cemetery. She treated the cemetery like it was a playground. Listen, y'all, I had put the money, I put the $10,000 on the grave of one of my uncles, right? So it was sitting there. So I'm doing my thing. So she comes running over to me. If this girl ain't my bloodline, this girl grabbed him $10,000. Right? I gave her some money at the table, right? She grabbed the $10,000 off the grave. It's her. The reason I didn't buy it because she's still bloodline. She grabbed the $10,000 off of the grave. She runs to her mama, and she gives her mama the $10,000. I say that girl gonna look out for you, but it was funny because all the time that we were in the cemetery, she was just in there playing. She got that money, she grabbed it and she ran to her mama and she gave it to her mama. Her mama said, "Give this to Uncle Pee Wee." And so it just I just really enjoyed playing with her today. And like literally we was in a cemetery playing like we was in a playground. She was from one tombstone to another. I said, this girl is something else. Like, and her mom was like, she never acted like this. Like, she felt at home in the cemetery like me. But I really, I love you guys. So I tell you, in order for somebody to do something for you or be something to you, they got to be something to themselves. And there's no way that I can be a father, a spiritual father to you if I wasn't a father to my kids. There's no way that I can be a brother or a son or whatever I am to you, a spiritual leader, if I was not that genuine to my bloodline. But I also understand that I had to deny a lot of that. And me and my sister had a really good time today. I clowned for her heavily. So she was laughing out of control today. And we just had a good time. I know my mom enjoyed it because she had her kids and her grandkids. And plus, me and my mom don't set horses. So for us to sit there and have a dinner together, I paid for everything. But my mom always, because she don't want nobody owing her nothing, so she gave me some of the money back. And my sister gave me some, but for a tip. But I just really enjoyed my physical family. That I like. When I tell you guys, I haven't been with my family in years. In talking on the phone, maybe me and my sister text a lot, but just not like sitting down and like me and her did today. So to all of you all that make this journey easier for me, I say thank you. Mother Susan, thank you for being the mother of the church, making it easier for me that I'm not around my own biological mother. To all of you, my godchildren, my spiritual children, my clients, what's up, my Boaz? It is you. There's times I get very, very lonely on this journey, especially with Minister Mario gone. It gets very, very lonely, and to have you guys come on here every time, hit like button, hit shares, just whatever it is that we got going on. It just. I want you to understand, like, love, and I know you very private, but I want to say this to Love My Taurus. I love you. I appreciate you. I appreciate your sacrifices. I appreciate everything you do from your heart, your belief in me, just how you guys are rocking with me. And when I say these things, I want you to know it's coming from a real place, because I don't have no reason to lie to you. I have no reason to fabricate. I have no reason to, I don't do it with my own family. When the preacher today was preaching at the funeral, that man talked about how, he said, in this room, he said, I'm going to tell you what the Lord told me. He said, there is separation in this room. He said, y'all talking about each other. He said, time and one, y'all need to get it together. He said, some of y'all sitting in this room ain't talked to each other in years. It wasn't just me and my mom. It was other people in that family. And I was amening him. And my family kept turning around, because my family type of, they be like trying to make like he was preaching, what he was talking about was he was lying. No, sir. You're telling the truth. I'm a preacher and I'm a pastor and I minister the word. So I'm letting you know what you saying ain't nothing but the butt naked truth. Not just with me, it's the front row. I would call it, I say the front row. I was doing that in the funeral. Yeah, I'm a Sagittarius, and my moon is in Aries, and my rising by Z. I don't play. Yeah, it's gonna hit. Today it really it's sad that love. It's just sad that it took a funeral, and I have been wanting to do, but I've been trying to do the ceremonies, and like y'all, like people don't realize how much time, going from different places, how that take, and then at that time I'll be tired. So I just want to come on here today and to give you a more realistic view of what it is to deny yourself, and then when you get an opportunity to show love or be loved by your family, do that. And I just wanted to my spiritual family, my tribe, my my loved ones, and how you guys rock with me, and to all of y'all that's participating in this millionaire spell. I hope you are, once this manifestation take place for you, because I'm using my personal bloodline to manifest it. I hope you do well by the finances that are going to come in your life. I hope you do right by people. I hope you don't become a monster behind this amount of money. I hope that you invest in your destiny. I hope that you become a, because money makes you more what you are. You know, if you are already a decent person, you're just gonna be more of a decent person. If you know, my conjure, I'm just investing in my spirituality even more, so I can be able to get to the plateaus that I need to get to. But a lot of this stuff that I'm doing, it hit home today when my sister was talking to me about her conversation with my children. She said they are worried about you. You know, and my sister has always been she's a Gemini. She's always been the mediator in my family. And I know my sister don't. Sometimes my sister be on live, sometimes she don't. But she's my baby sister, but I'm very proud of the woman that she has become. I'm very proud of her as a mother and a grandmother. And I'm very proud of how she handles me and my relationship with my mom, and how she makes it easy for me to talk to her. Because like I told y'all guys, something happens, the shit hit the fan, my sister gonna be the first to know. Then after that, my eldest son. So, but it just something that I want to share with y'all, that I understand what I have denied, and I understand, and I want y'all to know that I love how y'all step in the gap for me, and it makes it easier when I'm having these conversations, these tough and honest conversations with people that know me, that love me, and that I'm a part of their life, and I'm a part of their system, and I'm a part of their support and backbone. And so it makes me feel better when I can turn around and say, I got this person, I got that person. This person don't just do this person do this from their heart, you know, because it balances out. And it's like, this is a real journey, and I just want to make sure that those that are following me, especially my 13th circle, my graveyard work, this big money magic spell that I'm doing, that you understand the level of sacrifice and how divine has to be first. And so, like, I just want you to know, like, it's coming from a real place. And so I want to say thank you. I want to thank that my sister for spending time with me. We had a really good time. I think for my nieces spending time with me. My nephew was not here. He's mad. He was he got whole tendencies like me, so he was trying to be slick, but my sister hemmed him up. But you know, I want to spend some time with them, because I've been giving so much of myself to everything other than that. And it made me feel good today. I felt human, to be honest with you. I felt grounded today. I felt like a brother. I felt like a son. I felt like playing with my my great niece. Today was so special to me. And she hugged me and she played. It meant a lot. It meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to me today. And I still want to come over here and say thank you, because a lot of y'all support and ride with me, and it made it easier for me to have that conversation with my sister today, because a lot of you guys are here. Some of you guys are not here, but I hope you see this video later and listen to this. I want to personally thank you for being a genuine person to me, a genuine person, and in the sense of understanding what I'm sacrificing. And it's never going to stop my family from worrying about me. You know, I know that part, but it does help them to understand that everybody's not trying to use me, and everybody's not trying to get over on me. They're not going to do it anyway, because I will burn their ass. But it makes them feel better, because it's a lot. You know, I'm very good to my family. I ride with them hard, but I ride harder for my spiritual family. And I think today was something, an awakening for me, of how long I have been away. You know, I love you too, my Chris from Philadelphia. It's a real thing on here. I know a lot of us ain't y'all ain't met me physically. The time will come where you will, but I want you to know this is a real thing of self denial. Blessings to you as well, and it's just something that I wanted to say today. Um, it's not easy, and I don't want nobody to think I don't understand that it's not easy, but it's necessary. You're not going to get to the development. And I know eventually, and me giving money and things to my family doesn't substitute for me and my presence, because that's what I had to do a lot of times to be present, to give things, because I wasn't there. And now today I had a chance to be there. And that's what they wanted. They wanted me. They did not want my money. They didn't want my gifts. They didn't want any. They wanted me. They wanted my personality, my sense of humor. And when I tell y'all I clown for my family today, I clown. And like I said, on the top of everything, I am very proud to be a dad, a son, and I take great pride in that. But above all of that, I'm very proud to be a great uncle to my niece. And I'm going to be good to that little girl. Very good. And I thank God for every one of y'all that ride me. Like I said, y'all think I fight hard for y'all, but you mess with my family, my loved one, I will lose my ever loving mind on you. I'm like that. And I won't even care what it costs, what I got to do. I tell people all the time, leave me alone. When I tell you like that, because I'm like that. And that's what my sister word, because she said that. She said, you don't never go halfway. You always go 100. And she said, I just be worried about you. She said, I watch you on social media. And she said, only thing I be looking at, is he okay? Is he happy? And she said she have to swallow that, because she know that that's what I got to do. But she said, I've not been feeling right. And she said, I'm bothered, And so we had our time today, and I made sure I've spent time with her and with her kids and stuff like that. So I want y'all to know that it's easier said than done. It's not that simple. All right. I hope you hit that like button and hit that share. If you can relate to what I'm saying today, and what I'm saying about, testify, affirm this, because I think that people just do not understand. Once you make that decision, it's a big decision, and it's a continual decision. This ain't me not being around for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, a couple of months. This is me doing like this for years. And me and my sister are like my sister knew all of my dirt. I would tell her. If I wasn't talking to my mama, I was talking to my sister. My sister, everywhere I got initiated in, a lot of people don't know, my sister's a police officer. Everywhere I was getting initiated, scratched, tucked, cut, whatever, my sister had their addresses and names. My sister know everything when it comes to that. That's how much she be up on. But it's certain, when I was going through that sickness, I told mother sister, I said, I can't tell her. I said, because if I tell her what I'm going through, she going to hit the roof. And 9 times out of 10, she going to go tell mama. She not going to hold that. Because she said, as a mother, she going to feel like she betraying mama. Because I'm not her child, I'm her brother. And she said, mama would have a fit for her to know that I was going through what I was going through. But y'all stuck in there with me. And Mother Susan stuck in there with me. Sister Tree came and checked on me. Monique did certain things for me. But this year was very hard. It was very rewarding, but it was very hard for me. So thank you so much. Love y'all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Church is tomorrow. I'll finish up the spell. If you do have the $1,000 donation and you want to be a part of it, once I get out of church, I'm gonna seal that pumpkin, and I can't do that. And I'm not gonna do this is gonna be $10,000. And next one's gonna be $100,000, and then the other one's gonna be $1 million. And so therefore I'll let you know what the donations for the 100,000, and I'll let you know the donation for the million. But these are spells that I will not be messing with my egoons about this again. So this is your only chance to get this particular working. And if you can't afford this one, you're definitely not going to be able to afford the 100,000, and you're definitely not going to be able to afford the million. So these are the stages that I go to create wealth and money and success. Real money magic. Love y'all and see y'all soon.